Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Brian Natto. Friday, 9-race card, big doings too. $500,000 in that gross jackpot guarantee for the Rainbow Six. We'll turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
The weather today is beautiful. Temperatures in the upper 80s. The main track is fast. The TRIKITRAKI is fast, and the turf course is firm. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start for Ready, Seek, Go, and Uranium. The favorites are the first two to break, with Royal Harry at the rail third, followed fourth by T-Ville, then out wide Mighty Frosted, and in between horses Celestial Gaze. Back from there, Cajun Bayou is down toward the inside. Sir Bites-A-Lot is second last. The early trailer is Staff Sergeant. Up front, Uranium, clear and tugging, leads a length and a half. From the outside, Celestial Gaze bidding up to challenge for second with Ready, Seek, Go alongside. 2.5 more to Royal Harry, followed outside by T-Ville, saving ground at the fence in Cajun Bayou. Staff Sergeant's out of last place with Sir Bites-A-Lot, and plummeting to last is Mighty Frosted. 5/16 away, Edgar Perez nursing the speed of Uranium as Celestial Gaze is just within a neck. A gap of 3 to a retreating Ready, Seek, Go, then Royal Harry. The rest are a long way back, and they're at the top of the stretch. Celestial Gaze on the outside to even terms. Uranium tries to fight him off. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Uranium is asked to kick, and he gives a kick and now leads clearly. Celestial Gaze tried, but is now backpedaling. Down the center, Royal Harry shifting ground and up into second, but Uranium is clear. It's Uranium to win it by almost 2. Second, Royal Harry closer for third. Either Celestial Gaze or Ready, Seek, Go. Staff Sergeant appeared up for fifth to complete your high five. And they're off. Excellent start on the inside for Kohaku. Up on the outside, Cheerful Charlie has speed. Splitting horses, Dangerous Rides on the go. Conrado is in tight between horses. Second last early is Valley Answer, and the early trailer is Beast Market. Into the far turn they race, holding inside ground. Kohaku leads narrowly. 3 wide, Cheerful Charlie in between horses, Dangerous Ride. Dangerous Ride trying to hold ground between horses. These top 3 continue to spar. They've worked 4 ahead of Valley Answer, who improves outside of Conrado. The trailer is Beast Market as they round the far turn. From between horses, Dangerous Ride shoves a neck on top. 3 wide, Cheerful Charlie at the rail, Kohaku. Valley Answer running home a touch from fourth at a big price, and they're at the top of the stretch. Still plenty of chances here. From between horses, Dangerous Ride is in front. Cheerful Charlie asked to quicken by Millwood down the center. Valley Answer with a late say, and an eighth of a mile remains. Dangerous Ride digging in. Cheerful Charlie not getting by, but Valley Answer is surging. Here's Valley Answer surging late. Dangerous Ride held on to win it. Dangerous Ride wins narrowly from Valley Answer second. Cheerful Charlie third. Kohaku finished fourth. At the rail, Nerve very quick off the blocks, and he's immediately 2 on top. TRIKITRAKI rushing to catch up second, and Mogaloo is away in early third. Always Gambling is outside of Trust Daddy, and the early trailer is Creative Kid. The sharp start has Nerve staked to a 1.5 length lead over TRIKITRAKI in second. They line up after that with the far outside Creative Kid from the rail Mogaloo. In tight between Trust Daddy, 3 wide Always Gambling as Nerve is still rolling. Less than 5/16 from home, Nerve has the lead 3/4 of a length. TRIKITRAKI within a 1/2 length second. Creative Kid is next with Always Gambling between horses. At the rail, that's Mogaloo. Trust Daddy at the back as they straighten for the drive. Nerve and Kevin Krieger now 1/8 of a mile from home and a 1.5 lengths in front. TRIKITRAKI trying hard. He's second. Always Gambling down the center. Final 1/16 of a mile. Nerve off that sharp beginning is still in front. Always Gambling up into second. That's as far as he gets. Nerve in front. Always Gambling second. TRIKITRAKI third. Creative Kid was fourth in 58-1. And they're off. Terrible start for Social Empire. Green at the break and 3 or 4 lengths last. From the center, Fast Flight was away quickly, but speeding through at the rail, it's Reddington. And this favorite just unseated the rider. Social Empire just so green, shifting in and out, and unseated the rider. The 6 is out of the race. Out of the chute, onto the main track with Reddington in front. Reddington leads 3/4 of a length with Fast Flight second. At the rail, Shawtin is third. Out wide on the course in Union of Thoughts. Splitting Horses and Rafua. At the back is AGARRAMESIPUEDES. Again, Social Empire unseated the rider out of the chute. Down the backstretch, they continue with Reddington and Lionel Reyes front and center. They lead by a length over Fast Flight in second. Shawtin kept close to the action while a joint third alongside an improving Rafua. Driven and not gaining is Union of Thoughts, and AGARRAMESIPUEDES tries to play catch-up at the back. They're going quickly. They went 45-1 for the opening half mile. Around the far turn they go. Reddington on the inside, Fast Flight on the outside. Their heads apart. Vasquez getting after Rafua to try to launch a bid from third. A gap of 4 more to Shawtin, then AGARRAMESIPUEDES with a 1/4 of a mile left to go. Reddington winning the battle with Fast Flight. Rafua charging on his outside. 3/4, 109-2, and they're at the top of the stretch. Lionel Reyes shakes the reins at Reddington. He gets a response, and now the margin is 5 over Rafua, who's up into second. AGARRAMESIPUEDES rallies at the rail for a slice. Backpedaling is Fast Flight, but Reddington putting it all together today. He's a dominant winner. It's Reddington in front. He won by 7 in the end. Rafua for second, AGARRAMESIPUEDES third. Shawtin ran fourth in 135-4. And they're off. Clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, Ask for Bodie was ridden for the early lead, and he'll take the advantage from Catching Fish, who's away in second. Up to the outside, Plato got away in good shape. He's working over. Saving ground at the rail is Farley in between Horses and Long Beach Kid. Poco Charlie is next with King Theo on the outside. Then it's a length back to Parlor, third last. Papa Honor is second last, and at the back is Stage Ready. Around the first turn they go. Plato with added speed today. He strides forward to lead by 4 lengths. Ask for Bodie is second. On the outside, King Theo is there third. Catching Fish is fourth. From race favorite Long Beach Kid, he's in the yellow colors, about 7 lengths off the breakaway leader. Farley is at the rail. Moving on his outside, it's Parlor. Then to Poco Charlie. He's well settled at this stage with about 9 lengths to make up. Papa Honor remains toward the back of the field, and the trailer is Stage Ready, and the leader is still Plato. 48 seconds for the opening half mile. Samuel Camacho Jr. and Plato aggressively handled in 2.5 on top. As for Bodie is second, toward the outside King Theo is third. Morelos shaking the reins at Long Beach Kid with Parlor moving on his outside. Farley is at the rail. Driven next is Catching Fish, rallying from the backstage ready. Papa Honor, and at the back is Poco Charlie, and they run to the top of the stretch. Up front, King Theo takes a narrow lead. Long Beach Kid grinding home between horses. Parlor's on his outside while confidently handled. Plato is at the rail trying to wind it up from the back is Farley with Poco Charlie. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Long Beach Kid just continues to charge. He's trying to get King Theo, who's dead game. King Theo is still in front. On the outside, it's Long Beach Kid. These two brush with a 16th to go, and King Theo is finding something extra, and King Theo under jockey Angel Arroyo win it by a length and a half. Long Beach Kid second. They were well clear of a rallying Papa Honor, who got third in 1:44 and 1. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Good start out wide for Days Humor, who's headed off for the yearly lead, with Queen Calypso away in good shape. Make No Mistake is at the rail. They're followed fourth by Follow Me Mom, who gets started while working over to the inside. Out wide on the course, and Ali Z, she's 6 lengths off this breakaway leader. The two at the back are Pretty Princess and Greg's Posse. Into the forward turn they go. Days Humor front and center and 3 lengths on top. Queen Calypso poised to strike second. Ali Z getting started on the outside. Yellow Cap striding forward into third. Make No Mistake is held up in traffic. Follow Me Mom is between horses. Long shots Greg Posse and Pretty Princess at the back as they run to the top of the stretch. 21 and 4 for the opening quarter. Paco getting after Queen Calypso to try to reach Days Humor with Mirage on the outside and Ali Z. Ali Z charging, and she gets the jump on the other favorite. 1/8 of a mile to go. Ali Z out the center, and she strides forward to take the lead. Back to second is Days Humor with Queen Calypso charging at her, but Ali Z will win again. Ali Z sharp in victory in 2.5 in front. Queen Calypso is up for second. Third is Days Humor. Make No Mistake is fourth in 57 and 3. And they're off. From the center, Sandpiper Memories gets the first call and moves for the early lead, moving up between horses, and Rolsa Star up on the outside. Kizzy's on the go, and Alexandra M.I., the gray, is speeding through at the inside. In the charge to the first turn, Alexandra M.I. has an early tussle with Kizzy. Their heads apart. Cindy Song is at the rail and into third. From fourth and Sandpiper Memories, it's a pretty strong early pace. A gap of 3, that's something right. Rolsa Star between horses. Honorary Guest is 3 wide. Then Streaking Gray, third last. Second last is Bramble Bush, and the early trailer is Chicka Boom as they speed down the backstretch. Up front, Kizzy on the outside, and toward the rail, Alexandra M.I. They continue to trade blows. From third, it's Cindy's Song. Sandpiper Memories is fourth. Fifth to the outside, Something Right. Racing sixth is Rolsa Star. Seventh at this stage is Honorary Guest with Streaking Gray eighth. Ninth is Chickaboom from a 10th running California Gigi. 11th and last is Bramble Bush as they round the far turn. 47-3 for the opening half mile. Kizzy now has a clear advantage up to the outside. That's Cindy's Song into second. Sandpiper Memories. Paco looking for some place to go. From the outside and a late run from Streaking Gray, and they're at the top of the stretch. Getting room. Here's Sandpiper Memories charging hard to take the lead with an eighth of a mile remaining. Down the center, Streaking Gray surging to her. Sandpiper Memories on top a length and a half. Streaking Gray is second, but out of time. Sandpiper Memories in front. Second, Streaking Gray. Third, Cindy's Song. Fourth was Kizzy. Up fifth was Chickaboom for the high five. 131-1. And they're off. Second in the two path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's Improbable to win the Whitney.
And they're off. Kind of an off-balance beginning for Chucky. He was actually the last to get underway. Good start for Demurley, who's headed off for the early lead. Two Wame is interested early. Trying to split horses is Chucky, and Cozy, my boy, moving up on the outside. Out of the chute onto the main track, the leader is Two Wame narrowly. Here's Chucky, moving through at the fence to challenge and take over. Third is Cozy, my boy. Demurley is fourth. Up to the inside in Roan Mountain. Up to the outside in Ampersand. Braccio Defetto between horses, and the trailer is September 10. They make their way down the backstretch. The quarter time was 23-3. With the rep advantage and the lead, it's Chucky and jockey Elsa Morrison. On top 3 parts of a length, Two Wame is second, Cozy, my boy, third. At the rail, Demurley follows along fourth. Ampersand is fifth. Sixth at this point is Braccio Defetto. Up to seventh goes September 10, and that relegates Roan Mountain to the eighth and trailing position as they round the far turn. 45-4 for the opening half mile. The pace has been a legitimate one with Chucky in front. He's worked hard throughout and he maintains a half-length lead, but Cozy, my boy, bids up boldly now and is up to challenge for the lead. Ampersand is third. Two Wame has dropped back. Nobody else making significant headway yet with a quarter of a mile left to go. It's Cozy, my boy, after 3 quarters and 110-1. He puts Chucky away. Ampersand on the outside. Up to fourth goes September 10 with an eighth of a mile to go. Lionel Reyes riding for a double, and Cozy, my boy, is well clear. 9-1 the price, and Cozy, my boy, for Mastic Beach Racing will win the Friday feature with lengths to spare. Call it 4.5 in the end. Ampersand is up for second. Chucky is third. September 10 fourth, and Roan Mountain for the high five. And runners away. Level beginning. Soon after the start, 40 Flash and Leanne's Warrior went looking for the lead. Now from between horses, Fake ID. Driving through at the rail, an Awesome Pudding. Not far away, Banker's Hours. It's a real scrum for the early lead. At the rail, it's Awesome Pudding who comes out of that scrum with a half-a-length lead. Fake ID is second. 4 wide, Leanne's Warrior. 3 wide and trying to hold ground is Banker's Hours. High Press just ran into a pocket. He's traveling well for Panici. He's up to third now. Now he needs to find some place to go. Held up in traffic, Venezuela first is 40 Flashes wide and dropping back. Warfeather is underway and Unimpeached is at the back. All to play for here as they run to the top of the stretch. Awesome Pudding, Fake ID, their heads apart. A handful is High Press. He's got no place to go yet. Panici going to try to slide through at the inside with 3/16 to go. High Press got through at the fence. High Press is up to take the lead. Banker's Hours runs at him and down the center. Venezuela first. Final 16th of a mile. High Press was patient. He's in front and he's going away. High Press in front by 2.5. Banker's Hours for second. Warfeather is third. Venezuela first is fourth. And Fake ID to complete your high five. 105 and 2.
And that's a wrap on the 9-race Friday card here at Gulfstream Park. We'll be back with you on Saturday. Another 105 post, 12 races, a couple of stakes, including a really, really good renewal of the big drama for the state-bred sprinters.